I want to start a side hustle, but I don't have enough time and money next to my 9 to 5 job. I am an ambitious employee. I want to make more money while still working this job, but I think a side hustle takes too much time and is too costly. The reason you have not started your online business yet while still working your job is probably because you think it takes over 10 hours a week and a $2,000 to $3,000 a month budget of your time and money. But after working with over 100 9 to 5 employees in the last 2 years, helping them set up a YouTube automation business, it has shown that you do not need this much time or money to make a side hustle work for you. So let me go over 3 problems and different wrong mindsets that you might have about starting a side hustle next to your job, and 3 ways how to fix this, and an action plan how you can actually get started with a YouTube automation side hustle while you're still working your job. And I know for a fact that this works because in the last 2 years, I have helped multiple people set up profitable YouTube automation channels while they are still working their job and maybe even have a family to take care of. On my YouTube channel here, you can see over 6 client testimonials of people who are still working their job and have a YouTube automation channel doing over $3,000 a month and usually even more while they still have their job and make this from their channel as a side hustle. So problem number 1 is that people often tend to wait for extra time. But the truth is that extra time never comes. They always say, oh, maybe next week, time will free up, things will change, I will have more headspace. But this doesn't just happen. You need to block out time and actually make it work yourself and write out a clear plan that you want to go and do. If it is your dream to make more money while you still work and maybe even earn so much from your side hustle that you can stop working, you will have to block out at least 5 hours a week to work on that dream. And if you can't do that now, don't think you can do it in 1, 2, or 3 months. Usually the problem is not needing more time, but having clarity in what you want, what you proceed and what you work on, and the strategy of working on that. You need a system that eliminates decision fatigue as quickly as possible so that you know what to work on and when to work on it. Problem number 2 is that a lot of people think that it costs a lot to run a side hustle next to their job. Now, of course, it depends on the side hustle that you're running, how much it will cost. But what I have seen running YouTube automation channels myself and working with all these people, a lot of people in your situation are like, hey, I don't want to spend over $1,000 a month on this side hustle without direct returns. Well, nowadays with AI, you can run automated YouTube channels for less than $200 a month if you are willing to put the time in it. Of course, if you outsource to freelancers, you will create more and probably higher quality and it can go quicker. But if you do not have that money to do that, you will have to free up some time and use cheap AI tools to make your channel videos, scripts, voiceovers, and edits. So no, you don't need $500 or even $1,000 a month on a channel that doesn't make money back yet. With less than $200, you can do this, and I have proof of this. I have multiple client testimonials of people running these AI channels next to their job themselves without a team to make their videos for them. Problem number 3 is that a lot of people think they have to do everything alone and by themselves. And because of that, just try a little bit of everything and don't have focus on one strategy or system. Shiny object syndrome, you could call it. A lot of people that I work with, they tried all the business model out there. They bought some courses, they watched some YouTube videos, but they do not decide on one thing that they will follow and learn and get that initial learning curve experience from so that you can actually break through with something. You probably don't have a lot of time working your job and having a family or partner already. So trying multiple things at the same time is definitely not going to help. What you need is one proven system that you can follow and also stick to. So one strategy, one business model, just keep on doing that until it works for you. So usually it's not the case of needing more time or needing more money. Everyone has time, everyone can make time, and depending on how badly you want to make this work and change your life, you are able to make time. But I would highly suggest you to create and have a framework that decreases the friction of you starting and working on something, and also having a clear path to follow in starting that side hustle or business. So here's what winners do to actually start that online business and potentially a YouTube automation channel. Number 1 is blocking out 3 to 5 hours every single week in your calendar with dedicated hours and time blocks where you will work on that business model. You also want to be clear on what you're going to be working on in these hours. So have a proper strategy and game plan in mind, so that once you start working on these time blocks, you know exactly what you're going to be doing. Number 2 is starting with a lean budget. In my case of YouTube automation, just start with an easy and simple AI channel that you can run for less than $100 or $150 a month. This way, you can go at your own pace, go at your own speed, use these AI tools and not break the bank paying for freelancers who you are not sure will deliver good results for you. And again, you don't know if your first channel is going to work anyway. You need to learn a lot. So just keep it cheap and lean and go quick. And then number 3 is following one community or course or mentor so that you have a clear battle plan in mind of what you're going to be doing and making and the way you're going to be testing your online business side hustle so that you know in those time blocks of working exactly the steps that you're going to be doing and following and basically have a testing strategy that is proven and very repeatable. Now, if you want to start a YouTube automation business next to your job, I highly recommend you join my community, the Faceless YouTuber School. In here, I have the 5M framework, which literally step-by-step walk you through everything to set up a profitable YouTube automation channel. I have plug-and-play sheets so that you can go quickly and easily and understand what steps to take when. You have private access to me, and on the yearly plan, you even get 3 free one-on-one coaching calls with me too. This is the best place and easiest system to get results quick. And this is also the system that the clients I worked with used from the client testimonials on my channel to run channels doing over $3,000 a month within 3 months. Now, if you are still telling yourself that you will start when you have more time and more money, I'm gonna break it to you, that day will never come. You will have to take action and make the time yourself. So just start with what you have today. And again, I can show you exactly the steps in the Faceless Tuber School, link in the description. Now, if you want some good and bad examples of faceless automation channels, you can click the video right here because here I review 3 client channels and break them down and tell them what they're doing wrong and what they can be doing better so that you can learn from them.